In this video, we're going to talk about one of the most essential expenses for car owners, and that's going to be car insurance. Car insurance can be very expensive, especially if you don't know some tips and tricks associated with lowering your car premiums. Well, in this video, we're going to go over exactly how to lower that and get that price as low as possible. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Chase and this is a penny pincher's guide to personal finance. As always, I want to thank you for watching. If you do get good benefit from this video, then hit that like, hit that subscribe button because we'll put more videos out just like this. All right, so let's jump right into the video. All right, so the first tip that I want to talk about when it comes to car insurance is to not take that first offer, that first rate that they give you. You need to shop around and look around at different companies and see what the different options they have and the premiums that they offer you, and then decide which one works best for your budget. Do your research, shop around, look and find which one's going to give you the best rate, and then go with that one. You're going to be surprised just how much you're going to save by shopping around and finding that price that works best for you. All right, tip number 2 is going to be to consider increasing your deductible. Well, your deductible is the thing that you have to pay before your insurance will actually kick in. So if you do need to use your insurance and your deductible is $100, you may be paying a higher premium on a regular basis. But if you raise that deductible up to maybe $500 or $1,000, then your premium will then drop on a monthly basis, and on a regular basis, you will save a lot more money. You will only need to spend more money and have that higher deductible and pay that money if you do need to use that insurance. It can be kind of confusing, but for the most part, many people can have higher deductibles and lower premiums because most people out there are good drivers and they don't need to utilize their insurance. The one thing that you have to keep in mind though is if you do want the higher deductible is you do need to stash away enough of that money just in case you will need to use that deductible and to use your car insurance. Now, of course, there's always the Murphy's Law where if anything goes wrong, it can go wrong. Well, for the most part, with having this high deductible, it works out great, but just keep in mind that it doesn't always work that way, and sometimes that higher expense for that deductible can come at the wrong time, so make sure you plan accordingly. So I'm sure we've seen those commercials on TV where they're talking about bundling everything with Progressive. Well, that is one way that you actually can get a better rate on your car insurance, is to bundle that with your home insurance or any other insurance that you may have. Now, many of these insurance companies will offer these rates where they have better rates when you combine them all together. But the one thing that I do want to make sure that you are aware is that if they're starting to offer you those bundles, make sure you shop around just like we talked about in our first tip, because other companies may have better rates, and I don't want you to get bundled in and stuck with them just because you thought that your original company was great because they were giving you a better deal when you combine it all together. So make sure you shop around and find the one that works best for you. And then once you do find one, you should be continually looking for other companies and see if they're going to beat that rate so that you can get an even lower premium and save even more money on your insurance. And then one of the most significant factors that go into determining what your car insurance rate is going to be if you are a safe driver or not. So generally speaking, if you are a clean driver, a safe driver, and you have no accidents or tickets, then your car insurance premium is going to be lower than somebody that does have multiple tickets or has had multiple accidents in the past. So that is an incentive for you to continue to drive safely, go well underneath the speed limit, and to make sure you don't get any accidents, because you will have a lower premium comparatively to other people. The next tip that I'm going to recommend is to make sure that you take advantage of all the discounts that your car insurance company is offering. So if you don't know exactly which ones they are offering, then you should call them up and ask and see if there are any extra additional discounts that you may be able to qualify for to lower your premium as well. You may be surprised exactly how many different discounts are out there, so try to ask and make sure you are assertive and see which ones you may benefit from. So once you take all these tips and you try to utilize them, you may be surprised just how much money you're going to save on your car insurance. I would really push you to make these changes and to look around, because having a few extra couple bucks a month and then a couple hundred per year is going to make a big difference when it comes around to birthdays, Christmas, and trying to utilize those or just pay yourself back. So I hope you got some good information from this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are interested in learning a little bit more about how to save a little bit more money, there will be some links up here at the top of this video. And as always, I want to remind you that we are here from your first penny to your first million. We'll see you next time.